Well, here with us now to make sense of the results is Euronews journalist Ryan Thompson. Morning to you, Ryan. It's been quite a dramatic evening and now two very clear front runners at the top of the pack. What are the main takeaways as far as you're concerned?
Good morning, Rosie. Well, the biggest takeaway here is that this is now a two-horse race. We have seen Bernie Sanders continue to position himself as the front-runner, but Joe Biden has had a whirlwind 48 hours, picking up 2 endorsements by former candidates and coming around to win 8 states in total. He's swept the South, winning a lot of the African-American vote. He said it himself, it was a Super Tuesday for Joe Biden, a Super Tuesday in terms of winning. And so he's really positioned and emerged himself as a front-runner here. Now, for Sanders, he's picked up 4 states, and this has figuratively tied him up with a big win in California. That carries just about over 400 delegates. It wasn't just a big win in terms of the amount of delegates he will pick up here, but a strong win in terms of the percentage of actual delegates that he will carve out from that state. Now, the big question now, as we look forward, is Texas. Will Texas even the score? Because if Mr. Sanders is able to take Texas, well, potentially he could tie up the score quite precisely. It'll be a 50-50 split, more or less. If Mr. Biden takes Texas, well, in that case, for him, it would be a stronger win, pushing him forward as potentially being the front runner for Super Tuesday.
What about the 3 other candidates that we saw before have not fared very well at all? What next for them?
So Super Tuesday is typically the turning point. There's about 1,400 delegates on the line, and the conversation that we have goes from being about who's won which states, as in who's won Iowa, who's won New Hampshire, to being who's won how many delegates. We have a number of states to go, and so the count of the delegates will start to matter more than which states they've actually won. Bloomberg says that he will reassess his campaign later today. He had said previously that in terms of a path forward, he said a split convention could be his way to the nomination, so it's not clear necessarily if he will precisely drop out or not. As for Warren, she says, well, she's won no states, period. And so really the big mark for her tonight is a really terrible performance in her home state. People close to her have said that there's really no path forward. And so, Rosie, we do expect her to potentially drop out very soon.
Ryan Thompson, thanks very much.